Welcome back to today's morning report. Chart appraisals on Friday, the 25th of September. With me, Rich Perry, market analyst at Handset Markets. Let's move on to cable. And cable has been selling off for the past 5 days, really. Sharp reversal, big strong bear candles, but that is a doji candle yesterday. Now the dollar was strong. Strong in the first part of this week, but has come under pressure yesterday, and dollar has been very strong today, but cable has basically been not too bad, only 12 ticks down on the day. Now, considering the amount of selling pressure you've had through the euro and also through the yen and also the commodity currencies to a certain extent, it's interesting that cable is not being sold off too much. Now, I've been talking about this massive range, this big range that we've been trading in for several months, 51.70 being the bottom of that range. And we're back towards that level. Now, I don't necessarily think this range is going to break down. And it's interesting that we've had this doji candle and not really a great deal of selling pressure coming through today. This is the hourly chart, if it ever comes up. This is the hourly chart. We've had this selling pressure coming through, yes, but look at this momentum. The hourly RSI is bull diverging. So you've had this selling pressure in the last 2 or 3 days, but support comes in around 52 figure. That is just holding on. Obviously, that's above the 51.70 level. But it's interesting that we've got this bull divergence in the sterling, in the RSI. Now, is this the beginning, possibly, of some sort of the next bottom? It's possible because we haven't really seen the selling pressure coming through as it probably should have done on cable. But certainly so far, the sterling bulls are holding fairly firm in face of fairly significant selling pressure, but still they're holding firm. So I'm not saying that this is definitely going to be the bottom. We could see a bit of another drift lower, but certainly at the moment with this bull divergence on the RSI on the hourly chart, I find this very interesting. So what would it take? Well, you'd need a bull break above 52.88. That would complete that sort of arguably a small base pattern. It would only be very small. It would only be about 90 ticks higher, so that would suggest 53.70. But more importantly, it would suggest a retest of this key old support, which becomes new resistance, 53.30. So I think 53.30 is obviously your near-term key level that you need to see a break above. If we see a move back above 53.30, then yes, I think that is certainly holding on to this range. If we see a little mini rally and then rolling over again, I think you're going to put pressure back on 51.70. So you're still up in the air a little bit, but certainly this bull divergence on the hourly RSI is giving me some sort of hope. But it's very interesting that we haven't really seen that selling pressure coming through on cable today as yet. So I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I will speak to you later. Thank you.